I wasn't expecting company, but if you stay out of the shrubs and flower beds, you could stay.
Give them a wave, Pops, now that you've invited them in. We're two old guys who enjoy playing sandbox and survival games together. I'm Uncle Craig. Go ahead and sit down. Let's visit for a while.
We're here with Local Boy again. Today we're going to look at the Automatic Fermenter mod by TastyChickenLegs. This is another one that we use on the Dufferdam server. So right now we have over here the fermenter and a couple of chests. And in the vanilla game, as the game is played, you first have to mix up a mead. You mix up in a cauldron. Here we have some stamina meads, minor stamina meads. And then you come up to the fermenter, and with meads in your inventory, then you come and use those on the fermenter. So we'll do that right now. And it's splashed in there. Now it takes a while for it to ferment. It tells you right there it is fermenting, and it tells you what it's fermenting. The mead base is in there for minor stamina, and it takes a while to do that. And in the meantime, you just kind of twiddle your thumbs. We'll go ahead and let Local Boy wait here, but I'm not going to film all that. He's probably going to play solitaire or Bumbly Peg or something. So we'll come back and start filming again once the fermenting is complete. Well, that took an exceptionally long time, but then Local Boy reminded me that one of the key ingredients of any good brew is time. If we look over here now at this fermenter and we hover over it, it says mead base minor stamina done. So in the vanilla game, then when it's done, you click it and it dumps it out there on the floor, and if you're close enough, it'll pop it right into your inventory. So here we see we've got our 6 minor stamina meads, and then we would go in and put the next one into the fermenter. So that's how this works in the vanilla game. But again, it's that time thing, and we certainly don't want to have to sit around and watch our brews get finished. So let me show you how we do this on Dufferdam with the mod Automatic Fermenters. Here we are on the Dufferdam server now, and we're in the Plains Hall. And as you can see, I'm standing in front of our fermenter, which is appropriately labeled Pops Still. And what we have down here is chests down below the fermenter, and the fermenter will drop into these chests, nearby chests, the finished potions and brews. Alright? And it will also pull from chests meads that are ready. Now right now it's working on one. You can see it's showing us there this 90% done. Anyway, this brew is almost 91% done, and it looks like it's going to be done in about 3 minutes 40 seconds there. But in the meantime, the way we load this is we just load it up into a nearby chest. So I'm going to take this one here. This is, I think, where we put our meads, and you can see I have my 3 meads here. We put them in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and stop recording here for about 3 minutes, and we'll come and take a look. The brew that's currently being done is a medium healing, and if you come over here and look in our chest with those, we have these mediums. That's minor. Is this a medium? Yeah, medium healing. So we have 6. So when we come back, if everything worked the way it should, then when this is all done, we will have, instead of 6 medium healing meads, we will see 12 medium healing meads. So I'll now pause recording, and we'll take a look here in a bit. There we go. Let's go down and take a look at whether it did just what I said, and there you go, 12 medium healing meads. You can see them right here. There's 10 here and 2 over here. So that's the automatic fermenter. It pulls it from the meads from close nearby chests, and then it deposits it in nearby chests. Now let's take a look at the configuration file with which you can tweak this mod. Now, to be clear, you can tweak it on your servers, or if it's not locked on a given server, you can tweak it on your client side. On our server on Dufferdam, we've locked that to the server side settings only. So here we're looking at the TastyChickenLegs Automatic Fermenters config file. You'll see that we have it locked on the server side, so only the admins can change that from that server. You can, if you choose, set it so that the game does not check to make sure that the fermenter is covered before it'll actually work. Now, on Dufferdam, we try very hard to be as close to vanilla as possible while taking on some of these quality of life mods. Again, the fermenting takes so long, we really don't want to moderate it, and we don't want to have to keep picking up potions off the floor, which is why we want to use the mod. So we do want to check for the roof. And be careful this one, though. It's a double negative, so you have do not check for, and then you say false. No cover check, false. So you got double negative. That can sometimes cause challenges, but just be aware that setting this to false says yes, it will check for the cover. Alright, this is whether it should show the percentage or not. This is whether you want the color of the percentage to change. Again, this, I think, when the color is lime, is where we get that little incorrect display there on the percentage. This is the number of minutes. You can change this if you want. We've left it at 40, but we've also said don't enable custom time. And so we don't really need to set this, I don't think, because we've set this to false. But because default is 40, we set it to 40 just to make sure. And then where the containers need to be, we say within 10 meters. And so if there's no container within 10 meters, I assume it's just going to dump things on the floor. So always make sure you have them within that range, whether you have that set to. And then finally, this is just enabling it. Whether you're going to enable storing of crafting and storing with the fermenter. So whether do the automatic processing. Alright, so that's the config file. I hope this has been helpful. We hope to see you out there on Dufferdam, and have fun.
Like, subscriber, get off my lawn.